Hi guys, it's Julish, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to be confident on camera so you can jumpstart your content creation and be seen as the expert you already are. But before we start, I just want to say I believe it's normal that you get stuck at the beginning of your video journey. And I'm totally speaking from experience here. Even though I help clients improve their visibility and communication online, it took me forever to get on video. And I don't consider myself to be perfect at it at all. But that's exactly the reason why I want to share with you why I keep going and hopefully help you get on video and share your best work and message with the world. As we start, we'll dive into the reasons why you should believe in video, and we'll also go through the most common fears every new creator has before going on camera. So stay tuned because things are going to get interesting. So if you want to be seen as a trusted voice in your industry, if you want to get paid for your knowledge and coach people for a living, then you want to make video the main medium to pack your expertise in. Stats show that 82% of online traffic will be video by this year. The world's largest video platform, YouTube, is the second most popular website in the world. Even social media websites that weren't focusing on video in the beginning are now transitioning to video and changing their complete business strategy. According to eMarketer, 60% of internet users consume videos through Facebook, and last year, Instagram announced that they're no longer a photo sharing app. And if that's not enough, video is the fastest way to create a meaningful connection with a new audience, possible clients, and future collaborators. The reason I'm telling you this is to remind you that getting video confidence is a skill worth learning and implementing in your marketing journey. But most probably I haven't told you anything new here. If you're here, you want to learn how to overcome the most common fears every new creator has to go through before sharing their message with the world. So, are you ready? Let's get right to it. So the first fear many creators share before putting themselves out there on video sounds a little bit like this.
I just have a certain idea about the quality that I want to achieve before putting myself out there.
Also known as you are a perfectionist. So here's the deal. If you're waiting for the perfect lighting, script, and setup just to get started, I can assure you that moment won't come. The problem with being a perfectionist is that you will miss out on so many opportunities to grow as a business owner and as a person. Because listen, no one, absolutely no one started like a pro in front of the camera. And believe me, I'm talking from experience here. I consider myself to be a recovering perfectionist. I know how it is to compare yourself to people you secretly idolize, and I know the creepy feeling of,
what if I put so much effort into this and it flops?
So I guess I'm the right one to tell you that this feeling won't go anywhere until you put your first videos out there. Putting your videos out there doesn't only help you get better in front of the camera, it also helps you look at your work with the eyes of your audience. Because once you plug your work in the system of those you want to reach, it helps you empathize with those who are on the receiving end of your message. And that's the reason feature films get tested. It's not only to receive the feedback, it's also to help the creator look at their work through the eyes of their audience. So if you're sitting there overthinking and waiting for your video to be perfect, I encourage you to keep it simple. Start producing a small video, put it out there and see how the perception of your work changes once it's live. Then start to take notes of what went well and what could be even better, and start improving step by step. Hey, and if you found this video helpful so far, let me know by hitting the like button right here. And the second thing that might get into the way of being camera confident, sharing your expertise and building your brand is you don't like the sound of your voice on video. And there are mostly two reasons to that. Reason number one is you're not used to presenting information in an engaging way. Also known as you might sound a little bit boring. And for that, I want to share with you a quick exercise that'll help you become a more engaging speaker on camera. So take your script, split it in small paragraphs, and start reading out the first paragraph into the camera. This is just to understand what your baseline is. And for you to get a better handle of it, I will show it to you with a real life example. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the first paragraph of a script, and then we're going to tune up the energy, first by 10, then by 30, and then by 50%. Have a look. Hi guys, it's Julish, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to be confident on camera so you can jumpstart your content creation and finally be seen as the expert you already are. So this is my baseline. This is actually how I would talk to a friend, and you might have seen that this sounds a little bit toned down. That's because the camera takes away a lot of the energy. So now we're going to go to 10%. Take the volume button, twist it up a little bit. Let's go. Hi guys, it's Julish, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to be camera confident so you can jumpstart your content creation and be finally seen as the expert you already are. So as you can see, 10% sounded a little bit better, a little bit more friendlier, but it was still a little bit toned down and my facial expressions weren't quite there yet. Let's turn it up a little bit more, 30%. Hi guys, it's Julish, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to be confident on camera so you can jumpstart your content creation and finally be seen as the expert you already are. Okay, so are you ready to take it up a notch? Let's try 50%. Hi guys, it's Julish, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to become camera confident so you can jumpstart your content creation and finally be seen as the expert you already are. Okay, so I guess you understand the drill. This is a super simple exercise that you can practice for yourself if you want to learn to present your information in a more engaging way. Okay, and the second reason that you might not like your voice when you're on video is that you are overacting. And let me clarify, everyone goes through this at the beginning of their video journey. And the reason is simply that you haven't found your on-camera persona yet. And I know that there's this common belief out there that you just have to be yourself on camera. And I know this might sound super romantic, but I would phrase this very differently. Find the version of yourself that can show up consistently. Because look, your real self is a real human being with problems, drama, unfulfilled desires, like every human being on this earth. What I encourage you to do is to find that storyteller and communicator within yourself. The one that you can switch on whenever you need to film a great video. And here's the kicker, you can only start to find that version of yourself when you start putting your first videos out there. And with that in mind, let's move on to the third fear every content creator needs to overcome to get in front of the camera, share their expertise, and build their brand. And the third fear is you care about what your peers, friends, colleagues, and family think about you. Okay, look, once you put yourself out there, it's almost inevitable to hear opinions like,
Oh my god, what's she even doing? Is she trying to be an influencer? Who's even watching this?
The best thing that you can do here is to understand the concept of a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. According to Harvard Business Review, people with a growth mindset view intelligence, abilities, and talents as learnable and capable of improvement through effort. People with a fixed mindset, on the other hand, view those same traits as inherently stable and unchangeable over time. Now, for people with a fixed mindset, challenging situations can often feel like too much to handle. That's because they believe they don't have the abilities to grow out of them. And guess what? People with strong opinions on why you put yourself out there are most likely people with a fixed mindset. They don't see failure as a springboard to success. They see failure as a way to describe a person. The only advice I can give you here, because I believe that we all have a family member, a friend, or maybe some sort of a colleague who has this kind of fixed mindset, is when you're just starting to put yourself out there, don't talk to them about it. And I know it sounds harsh, but their opinions actually have so much more to do with themselves and how much they allow themselves to try new things. And frankly, it's not a great place to be at. So if for whatever reason you have to share your work with them, just try to meet them with kindness and with empathy. On the other hand, when you put yourself out there, you will most naturally meet people who will do the same, who gave themselves permission to suck at something for a while and who made mistakes and came back from it. And you know what? Usually these people don't judge, and it's a great company to be in. You guys, I really hope you enjoyed this guide on how to become camera confident for new creators. If you enjoyed this right here, you might want to check out this playlist about creating a meaningful business. Take care, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.